we talked about President Trump is acting different, supposed with the taxes, and he is threatening Iran to lay down the nuclear researchers, and Israel just threatened Turkey not to support the new regime in Syria. So this will affect the economy, the money is falling and everything like that. And they are trying to grab more areas like USA, President Trump, he wants Greenland, he wants this, he wants that. And Israel is very, very eager to already taken southern Syria, they taken southern Lebanon. They want to expand. They need to threaten Turkey off. They need to have a lot of areas. Maybe they will take Iraq and Egypt, but they will even, I believe, they have interest in occupying Turkey. Why? Because everyone is talking about World War III. See how Nostradamus described it. So when will World War III erupt? Has to do with what is in the sky. So when they see the sign of the incoming, they will start World War III. They will send us to the bunkers because everybody on the surface will die. This is either the bunker or you die. So this is sorry, but not here for fear mongering. I'm not here to. We don't know when Nibiru is coming. We have a calculation in 2 years. In 2 years, we have seen Nibiru 2019. We have also seen Nibiru 2014 and maybe back to 2012 pictures, I believe. But now we have video footage, and we didn't have that one before, only pictures. So let's read the complication of relation between Russia and the USA, especially after the recent development in Syria, has led many serious political voices to warn of the risk of final clash between the two superpowers. This is 8 years ago. The situation was totally different, people. This is telegraphy. I will share the link. So this is telegraphy. It's called Everyone's Talking About World War III. See how Nostradamus described it. So this is 8 years ago. This is 2017. But how did Nostradamus predict this third world war? Through symbolism. The French psychist and astrologer Michel de Notre Dame, historically known as Nostradamus, considered one of the most accurate predictors in history. He had made prophecies, a book titled Prophecies. So let's jump to this one. Nostradamus predicted the Great Chicago Fire in 1871, the rise of Hitler in the 30s. However, to this day, the source of his visions and ability to accurately predict the future remains a mystery. The Third World War. A war will begin with two world superpowers that will last for a period of 27 years. The moment of the start of the violence will coincide with the appearance of the massive comet in the sky. Nibiru, of course. Nibiru. Nuclear attacks and natural disaster will hit our planet when a giant planet will approach the Earth. The eruption of the Vesuvius volcano. We have Santorini volcano erupted a little bit. Last time it erupted 1500 BC when Moses lived. And we have talked about the Exodus and how Moses, he used this knowledge about Nibiru to escape from Egypt to the Promised Land because he knew about some kind of tsunami was coming, so the water was disappearing, and he went through the sea, the Red Sea, and then the water rushed in, and the Egyptians were killed when the water came back. So they didn't know about Nibiru, only Moses, only special few people they knew about Nibiru, they used the knowledge. Today is the top dogs, power to be, they all know about Nibiru. All they're planning, all they are always fighting, but not about Nibiru. They all agree this is something we need to keep secret, and we need to prepare by grabbing a lot of areas and by uh, securing the economy by bringing in a lot of cash and you have a lot of gold, a lot of cash, and stuff like that. Supplies, food, oil, you name it. All you be the thought is to survive underground in the bunkers. This is the thought. Every country is doing that. They are not telling us what they are. They are preparing everybody. They have some kind of cooperation, but they can become um, like they are concerned about themselves. Like why President Trump he need to care for Russia? No, he need to care for the Americans, for his nation. So I understand why he is doing that. But the problem is nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. So let's read here. The largest earthquake ever in the United States of America, mainly in the western part of the country. The power of the earthquake would be felt in other parts of the world too. He's talking about Yellowstone. Yes? Yes. The power of the earthquake would be felt in other people. So people will live up to it. So this is where about now he's talking about advances in medicine and stuff like that. But he's talking about Yellowstone. You see, people. So you need to have Greenland to have the Americans living there because there will be no USA when Yellowstone erupts. So I'm not saying it will erupt. I'm not saying Nibiru will come in 2 years. I'm just speculating here, but it is on its way. So this information is not for everybody. This is top secret, people. Please, please deal with the information uh, properly. Do not go talk about this stuff with your family, with your lovers, with your friends, with your work, in school. Do not talk about the stuff I'm talking about. It is for you. If you believe it, you think you have somebody you want to show it, do it. But you might have problems. It's very hard for some people. They don't want this information to come out. It's very hard to me. I have managed. I've been. I felt like I was some kind of witch hunt, and now it's finished. I hope. But of course, this information is very the end of taxes in the Western world. They will remove the taxes when they feel that it will benefit everybody. A great revolt will put an end to tax payment forever. People refuse to pay tax to the king, wrote Nostradamus. The kings will steal the forests. The sky will open and the fields will burn with heat, wrote the most. That's why they need more areas. This is taken as warning about the danger cutting trees causes opening. This is taken as a warning about the danger cutting trees causes in opening the ozone hole, which prevents the Earth from being hit by ultraviolet rays. So when the trees are burned down, the forests, the ultraviolet rays will penetrate Earth, and Earth will be burning. The radiation will burn the planet. This is what radiation they are talking about. The giant planet will approach the Earth. So again, not for everybody. If you're very sensitive, if you are very afraid or very worried, please don't watch. This is for people who believe in God and spirit, and they believe in ghosts and stuff. Not all do that. Talked about this one here. I was showing this picture, but this is Tiamat here. This is Tiamat here. You see Tiamat? This is the only planet is going against all this. Imagine if you are driving a car, all they're driving like that, and one car comes along like that, it will cause panic. So this is Nibiru. It's called Tiamat here. It will come like This is the clockwise, and all the planets are. This is planet Mars. This is Jupiter. This is Saturn. So Nibiru will come here, and this is the sun. So Nibiru, I don't know where the Earth here. Anyways, it will come like this and it goes like this around the sun. So let's say we are here, and when we turn around the Earth, when we are not facing Earth, sun, we see Nibiru. So Nibiru is probably here, behind the sun, and we are here. So Nibiru will come like this. Take a sorry for that. Nibiru will come like this. This is diameter. Uh, this is Nibiru. The lot diameter. Anyway, it will come like this. And when it comes like this, and then this. So here it is behind the sun. So we see it, but it's not. It does not cause any danger to us. Affect the planet, but it needs to go behind the sun. One circle around the sun. If it comes behind the sun, it goes like that. Then we don't have. We will have it in front of the sun. And I don't know what. Very hard to understand. I do not do film engineering, but I just commit to truth, and I need to do this. This is my mission. This is why I live, and I don't care what you say. This is what we have yet from yesterday. You see these lines. You cannot see these lines on a lens flare, people. That's what I'm saying. Go check all lens flares. You never find these. This is not lens flare, people. This is what I'm saying. You see these pictures? I've shown you these pictures. You see the moon is always upside down. You see the horns of the moon, like the horns of the cow. And these you have seen, all these ones you have seen. So this is from yesterday. So show you the moon. It was landing in front of Nibiru, and the morning star in New Jerusalem. This is the cloud arrived with the moon, and then it went like you see here. It is in front of this planet of the morning star. You see it. It covers the southern part of this thing. You see this one covers part. Some cloud is hanging above the moon, and it's covering southern part of the sphere of the object. That's for you people to understand and believe. Time is 9. See here, you see it is actually upside down moon, and it is start covered by the mount by the clouds. And you see here what's above it, lit up. What is behind? Here's another one. You see how as if it is laying on its bed. Time to go to sleep. So the clouds are you have the moon is having a rest on the cloud. So this becomes like a bed for the moon to sleep. The moon was killed to create humans. The dragon killed the moon and become like that to create humans. And the body of our mother Tiamat, the planet Tiamat that was hit by Nibiru, Marduk, Marduk, was made her body to create the Earth and the Milky Way. So he did like this to her, and he did like this to the moon, and he did like this to Abzu or King An. This is actually who killed King An is somebody else, but maybe it has something to do with Alalu from the Orion and Enki and Marduk and Alalu, this dynasty. They want to have a kingdom on earth and on Nibiru. which will never happen because, like we said, the throne belongs to the royal, and the royal is Anu only, and he will remain on the throne forever. So this is, you see the moon how it's come, just like a point. So yeah, this is interesting time we're living in. Please commit to truth to survive. This still looks like a car, more like a cloud. So yeah, I believe this is the. You see how is the moon is treated, like from the clouds. And you see here, this one was shown in the video, and here it started up and got down and got down. So hopefully these pictures are enough for you. And we just talking about Nostradamus, what's going on in the world today. That's all, people. Blessings.